Hey everyone, this is Marilyn from the brand new podcast, TALK and Shenanigans, launching soon in video on YouTube. And Cynthia and I are so grateful for all the love and support and excitement that so many of you have shared with us since announcing the launch of our podcast coming up soon. And I woke up yesterday morning feeling so grateful for so many things. And I got a little inspired and got an idea. And I ran downstairs and grabbed a pad of paper, and my thought was to put a little spin on the Christmas classic, "Twas the Night Before Christmas." However, my version would be called "Twas the Night Before Launch Day," since we are launching our podcast very soon. I'd love to share it with all of you, and please bear with me because I've never recorded myself reading before, and off I go. 'Twas the night before launch day, when all through the studio, not a device was stirring, not even the audio. The episode notes were hung for them to share all the shenanigans that had happened on their adventure somewhere. The girls were all nestled in their studio chairs, while visions of subscribers swirled through the air. Cynthia in her sweater and Marilyn in her blouse, you could feel the excitement all through the house. When out of the air arose such laughter, the sound could be heard to the top of the rafter. Away to the laptop, Cynthia flew like a flash to hit the record button as soon as she could dash. The glow of the ring lights shone bright in their eyes, and the anticipation of filming was beginning to rise. When what to their wondering viewers should appear but two silly, charismatic besties ready to spread cheer. With a little bit of humor and a lot of heart, the girls were very ready for this episode to start. More joy in their voices, a smile on their face. They spill all the tea while maintaining grace. Now Joe Rogan, now Alex Cooper, now Bethany and Tori on Smartless, on Messy, on New Heights with Jason and Travis Kelce. To the top of the charts, to the top they've all rose. The success of Girl Talk and Shenanigans with Marilyn and Cynthia, nobody knows. As the followers and subscribers came in one by one, they were filled with excitement, but their work had just begun. So being real, raw, and inspiring was of the utmost importance, all while delivering it with sincere comportance. And then in an instant, they heard a loud bark. It was Marilyn's Yorkie Echo, trying to make his mark. As they gave him some cuddles and watched him settle down, they thought he'd be their podcast mascot, but he's more like a clown. He's fluffy and beige, with a patch of gray on his back, and his demeanor is sweet until he's ready to attack. A little fur ball he is, laying on the floor. A stranger won't like him, but they adore. His eyes so dreamy, his ears so perky, his tail like a waterfall, his nose so quirky. His tiny little feet were trimmed up like a shoe, and the toy where he was laying he began to chew. This toy he guarded and held tight in his teeth, and he shook the toy aggressively, circling his head like a wreath. He has a tiny little stature, but a round little belly that wobbles when he barks like a bowl full of jelly. He's fluffy and plump like a jolly little elf, and they laugh when they see him in spite of themselves. A wink of his eye and a sigh as he sleeps. They try not to wake him by making a peep. He lay there so quiet, Marilyn and Cynthia went back to work. Telling stories and laughing is just one of the perks. Marilyn and Cynthia starting a podcast? Who would have thought? But making the most of every minute together is what they had sought. They hope to bring laughter and a little perspective, inspire, relate with, and be a little reflective. But you'll hear the girls exclaim at the close of the fun, "Come back next week, and we'll catch you on the next one." I hope that made you guys smile. Cynthia and I would love to connect with you, so please reach out and stay tuned because we're going to be announcing when our first episode is going to drop. And we can't wait to share all of our Girl Talk and Shenanigans with you. And I hope you guys have a great day. And I will talk to you soon. Mwah!